Hello, welcome to Wednesday. Picking up mushrooms bright and early because it's late, 6:37. We just got here. I gotta start editing at night again, and I didn't even really play New World. I just had such a really long vlog to go through, and I ended up cutting a chunk of the vlog again, 2 days in a row. I'm talking too much, and there's two different topics in the video, and so I decided to cut one, and we're gonna talk about it today. So we're just kind of moving topics around, which is actually kind of good because then I also get to focus on my points and be more focused on what I want to say. So yeah. So the thing that I was talking about yesterday that I ended up cutting out of the vlog was talking about the video game New World. Long story short, the game came out 4 years ago. I had no interest in playing the game. I played an open beta weekend, fell in love with it, ended up streaming it and maining that game on my stream for six months, maybe 8 months. Stopped playing, came back briefly for an expansion, stopped playing, skipped the second expansion, and then last year, about a year ago, they re-released the game for console, and I created a new character and started from scratch and fell in love with the game all over again. And for the last year, it's been kind of my main game. I've tried some other stuff, done some other stuff, but New World's been my main game. Well, just a couple weeks ago, they came out with Season 10, new expansion, and just radically changed the game, and the game is absolutely awesome. And I absolutely, just completely fell in love with the game again, and I'm so obsessed with the game New World. So I was talking about that yesterday, how, it's my current obsession, and even though 90% of you watching this vlog right now, A, have never heard of New World, or B, have no interest in New World, right? So, in my mind, it's well, it's so niche, it's super niche, there's no reason to talk about it. But then, in my, in the vlog, I was saying, but it's my obsession. And like anything else, everything else in my life, it's what I want to talk about, it's what's on my mind. So, I proceeded to say how I'm just going to talk about New World whenever I feel like talking about it. If the night before I did something, it was fun, it was exciting, I'm going to share it with you. Just like if I was into sports. If I was really into baseball and I was watching the World Series, did you see that game last night? It was crazy, in extra innings, and that hit that they got in the 7th inning was insane. And oh my God, statistically the pitchers, it'd be the same thing, the way I look at that. There's a lot of you who don't give a shit about baseball or sports in general, and if I was a huge sports nut and I was talking about sports all the time, it'd be the same thing. So that was my point about New World. Fast forward later in the day, Amazon announced that they were shutting down their game studio, and they laid off all of the devs for New World, and essentially in a statement said that New World is coming to an end, that there's going to be no new development, no new content, and that essentially the game is dead. They'll leave the servers on most likely for the next, remaining to 2026. But it's devastating for gamers because it's a live service game. It's an MMO. It thrives on constant updates and constant new content and stuff, right? And there's a seasonal model. And so to find out that hey, we just launched this amazing update, radically changed the game, and oh, by the way, this is it. This is the end. Enjoy it while you can. It just was major bummer. I'm an optimist, right? They announced it in waves. First wave was the layoffs and the studio's closing down, and everyone's like, "Oh, game's over. It's done. Just pack it up, uninstall it." And I'm like, "Oh, they didn't say that yet." And then later on, they're like, "Well, here's what we're gonna do." And I'm like, "Oh, well, that's," without saying it, they've kind of said it, right? So it's a major bummer. But that was I talked about New World for 5 minutes in the morning, and then again 4 or 5 minutes in the evening. So it was 10 to 15 minutes about New World, and the vlog was 40 minutes. So I was like, I'm just gonna cut that. So I cut that from yesterday's vlog. So there's a short condensed version. I talked about New World, about it's my current obsession. I'm gonna talk about it more in the vlogs. But then I talked about how they just basically said the game's done. We have basically a year before the servers shut down, and the game essentially dead. So yeah, kind of bummed, man. I'm actually really bummed. I am bummed. With that being said, I do plan on continuing to play New World until I've completed all the content, and basically there's always a seasonal lull, right? We just hit season 10. I'll play the game for essentially the next, month or two. And when I get to the point where I'm like, okay, I've done everything for the season, wait till next season, there'll be no next season. And so once I've completed the season and I feel like I've done everything that is currently in the game, that's when it's time to uninstall it. That's when it's time to pack it up and send off. So, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just done playing. There's no point in playing it. I'm like, yeah, but for me, it's still fun. I still thoroughly enjoy playing that game. And I finally got a good grasp on everything. So I plan on continuing to play it until I no longer feel that desire, that obsession. It's obviously different. Like even right now, it's different because knowing that there is no long-term plan for the game, there's no more content, there's no reason to grind for certain things. I've got a good setup. I'll just now play the content that's in the game and just kind of check all the boxes, and then I'll be done with it. With that being said, there is a new video game that comes out tomorrow called Arc Raiders, and I'd seen a lot of my friends talk about this and play it, and a lot of my friends from the Escape from Tarkov community were like, dude, you guys check out this game, you're gonna love it. But I was like, all in a new world. I'm like, nah, I'm good, I don't need another video game. Well, a couple weeks ago, they had an open beta, which I'm a big fan of open betas. If there's an open beta to a game that I'm slightly interested in, download it, take the time to play it, because that's your free way of finding out if it's worth buying, right? Try before you buy. Huge fan of that. And so, literally 2 hours before the open beta closed, I downloaded the game, installed it, and played it, and everyone was right. It looks great, it feels great, without knowing any information whatsoever. Didn't watch any content videos on it, other than I just knew that it was a third-person extraction shooter. The game looks and feels awesome. And in my mind, I was like, okay, I'll buy this. I won't get it right off the rip. I won't get it like at launch, because New World just had this giant update, and I plan on no lifing New World. But now with this news with New World, I'm probably gonna take advantage of the pre-order that is basically today. I'm gonna pre-order it today, and then it comes out tomorrow. So even though that wasn't the original plan, Amazon just changed my plan. We're gonna play Arc Raiders sooner than later. So I guess there's some silver lining in that. Like, as much as I'm bummed about New World being gone, we have a new video game to hop into and enjoy. Okay, we're gonna skip vlogging while we shop today. I didn't bring all my setup because I got in so late. I just grabbed my list, started the truck. It's now 7:30, so we're just gonna go in, music, focus mode, and just bang out this shop. It's actually quite a light shop, which is great because I just get right back to the warehouse, get to the office, and I need to head down, crush some shit today, and get it done. So I can get home at a decent time. I missed the gym yesterday for various reasons, so I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I gotta do the plumbing thing, and then I have an appointment for Sierra's car at 4. So it's gonna be a busy day. So no time to dilly-dally around. Smaller shop, like I said, but man, I do move faster when I'm not vlogging. We're almost done with Depot here. Woo, that wind came out of nowhere. Warehouse is getting cleaned up. New owners are in, throwing away all that crap. Big old dumpsters being emptied out. This is all gonna be new soon. All right, it's 1:30 p.m. My dad and my brother just left. I just finished an order sheet for a customer, just kind of refreshing it, updating it. They have a new manager coming on board, and so they want to train the new manager with a new order sheet, which will make both of our lives easier. And then at this point, I'm just gonna spend the next 30 minutes, even though I could technically just leave now, right? Like, the day is over. The stuff that on my desk is that's done, right? I can put this away, but there's a couple things on my desk here. No rush, you can get that later. But I'm gonna spend the next 30 minutes just watching vlogs and just literally just going item by item with my database. Clean up here. I'm in the home stretch. Let's see, I've got 773. Okay, damn, I still got a lot. Yeah, so I'm just going to spend the next 30 minutes just categorizing. That's really the last step of this, is categorizing, but also just doing cleanup. So if it's an old item that I personally know that we have not sold in years, removing it. Taking the naming conventions and just cleaning them up and unifying them. Like case, we're gonna use the CS abbreviation for case. So right now I'm looking at dispenser napkins, 13 by 17, 1,000 count and it spells out the word case. I'm going to shorten that to CS, and so it's uniform. We have a couple of different napkins that we used to like by the brand. We like label the brand. We got rid of the brands because we get different brands all the time. So I'm going to remove the soft touch brand, and it's just going to be dispenser napkin, dinner napkin, quick napkin, that sort of thing. So yeah, so I'm going to do this for the next 30 minutes. I meant to go to QT and grab an energy drink, but at this point I think I'm just going to hold off until I leave. I'll grab one on the way home, even though it sounds really good. I'm just going to drink my water. Speaking of energy drinks, though, I just got my email confirmation that my next order of Juvie Rejuvenated Energy Drink is on its way. 2 cases, 2 variety packs coming in. And right now, until November 1st, you can use promo code Clintus and save 25% on your Juvie order. It's 15% on everything right now, but then you add my code and it's an additional 10%. So you get 25% off if you order Juvie now until the end of the month. So you have until November 1st to get some. If you want to try it, order. They got variety packs. They've got a caramel apple, what is it? Orange Dream and caramel apple. I haven't tried the caramel apple. I'm looking forward to trying that one. Yeah, drinkjuvie.com, code Clintus, save 25% until November 1st, and I'm looking forward to it because I'm out and I need it. I need it. Quick stop to Home Depot. I bought the wrong batteries for the security system. Who knew there was like 10 different sizes of those little round batteries, and some of them look exactly the same size. There's just one number off, so I don't know, the thickness is different, the wattage, who knows, I don't know. Either way, that Home Depot didn't actually have the right battery size I needed. So I returned it and that was it. And then I had to make another purchase, got a new door lock. So I will be doing handyman stuff. All right, so I made an executive decision. I'm going to fix the toilet first, take care of Sierra's car second, and just forego the gym because I'd rather get this stuff done. This is the stuff that I put off for other various reasons, and so like the toilet's been like making that noise for over a week, longer, maybe 2 weeks. So I got it yesterday. Today's the day I'm putting that in, so it's just that's the priority to get that done. I'd rather get it done now than later because stuff happens, stuff comes up. Sierra's gonna be home for dinner. She's got a friend gonna come over, so don't know where the night's gonna take us, and I'd rather just have it taken care of. So also I don't know how long the tire repair is gonna be. I have an appointment at 4 o'clock, but that doesn't mean anything. I could be there at 4 o'clock and may not get me in until 4:10, 4:15, and then it takes a half an hour. Who knows? So start working on it now. I gotta be at Costco in 30 minutes, so that's the plan. As I said before, I'm pretty sure I've replaced one of these at one point. It's been a long time, so I'm assuming it was in my first house. But first thing first, I gotta get the water out of the bowl. Water's been turned off. It's drained as much as it can, but there's like a good inch lip. So just gotta use towels to soak it up. Use the majority of it, and then I'll unscrew that and put a bowl underneath to get the remaining bit out of it. Ta-da! Just like that. Easy peasy. Now you just have to adjust the height, you know, where you want the water to cut off. So, and then I think we need to adjust this as well. Okay, that's about the right height. All right, only thing that I need to do is kind of cut this. It's too long. It's gonna clip on like right there, so it's just a little too long. So we'll cut off maybe 2 inches here. Goes on there. Oh, wrong way. Goes this way. All right. Put the water back in. Boom. First try. Let's go. All right. The height is good. Yep. All right, that looks pretty good. Make sure we get this back on. Perfect. Look at that. Joe Plumber. You got a problem with your toilet? I'll fix your toilet. I'm just kidding. Don't call me. I really am not a plumber. I just swapped something out. No big deal. Yeah, cool. So, you know, the real test will be the first turd that we have to flush. Does it have enough power to get it down, you know? It looks good. Super quiet. Ooh, gotta go. I left at 4 o'clock, so we're a little late, but like I said, I'm not too worried about it. We just sit around anyways. So we'll drop Sierra's car off, get it checked in. We'll walk around Costco nice and slow and see what kind of cool stuff they have, especially in the holiday section. They have this Chase lounge. This is exactly what I want for my room. $375, not bad. It's oversized, it's huge. It's big enough for 2 people. Problem is that where I put it right now would be like at the wall. It's facing my door, so facing the green wall and all that stuff like that, which then would have a TV. So that means I would need to flip it around, put this where the plants are, and move my desk to the other wall. Because then I could have a TV above me. Costco has the new hibiscus flower set, and I'm so tempted just to buy it right now. But this is the time of year that I'm not allowed to buy anything for myself, because my birthday is coming up, Christmas is coming up, and, well, I'm hard to shop for. I mean, I'm easy to shop for, but hard because there's not like a long list of things that I want, you know? And most of the time I just buy what I want, within reason. So, moving on. So this arcade game is called Dig Dug, and it is one of the first arcade games I ever played. My grandfather's bar had one, and it was my absolute favorite. Played the crap out of it. Fistfuls of quarters. So you basically are digging, and you have to hit these guys and blow them up. And they will try to escape, right? This guy's trying to escape right now, but he's also trying to get you. This and Frogger. Played this more than Pac-Man. Didn't have a Pac-Man until many years later. Dig Dug was the shit, man. This thing is $250. It comes with 12 games. Tiffany would love this. This is totally her style of games right here. This is Pac-Man, Pac-Man Plus, Pac-and-Pal, Super Pac-Man, Pac-Mania, Galaxian, Galaga, Galaga 88, Dig Dug 2, which I didn't even know existed, King and Balloon, and Mappy. That's a whole lot of games. That's her favorite though. Costco's got the Insta360 X5 and Hero 13 Black, which you don't really hear anyone talking about GoPro anymore. That kind of fell off. But Insta360, the brand, as well as just this 360 camera. I don't really have a need for one of these, even though I've heard that they're pretty awesome for vlogging. I feel like I'm pretty set between the Pocket 3 and the Nano. But, you know, that's cool. They have them. Well, almost 2 hours later, we're done. New tire replaced and 4 new sensors on all 4 tires. So now she's got a low tire, flat tire. She'll get notified, and hopefully it tells her which one it is. I don't know if it's that advanced. It might just tell her that there is a tire. But holy crap, it was $100 more than Walmart. I just assumed the sensors, you know, Walmart, Costco would be comparable, but no, it was $228 to replace the 4 sensors and have them installed. And according to my receipt, they only charged me for 3 installations. 4 sensors, 3 installations. So even that technically is a deal, since they didn't charge me for all 4. But Walmart, I paid like $125, $128, I think, for having all 4 of my sensors replaced. So duly noted, Walmart's tire center is better than the other. What do we got going on here?
The go-to.
Which is?
Cheesy enchilada pasta.
Yeah. Looks awesome. And what'd you season these with?
Taco seasoning.
Taco seasoning. Very nice. Very nice.
Invitation to self-identify. Ethnicity, I'm white. Okay. I've never done this much stuff to get a job.
What are you applying for?
Well, I mean, I'm not applying for the job because I already got it. But
Well, what do you? I'm sorry. Yeah, you already got the job, so you're filling out your paperwork for the job.
Yeah, filling out the paperwork to make it official. Finally, I was waiting on the email from HR and finally got it like a couple of days ago. And then I just need to fill out all the paperwork and stuff within 72 hours. And I started yesterday and I was like, I kind of want to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. But now it's like, I got to do it. The 72-hour mark is 10 a.m. by tomorrow morning. So I'm like, all right, I got to do it tonight. Almost done though.
Well, I'd hoped to get in here sooner and end the vlog, so I had time to edit the vlog before I went to bed, which I still will start the process, but I won't. It's too late now for me to actually sit and edit the whole thing. But Tiff and I spent some time talking. Sierra and her friend are here, and then Bryce needed some help filling out some paperwork and getting some documentation because he got a job. I'm not gonna spoil it yet or mention anything yet until he does. I'll let him make that announcement. But he did just post a new vlog, so he's got 2 vlogs up this past week, and we're both trying out the new collaboration tool that's built into YouTube. So you should see it in your subscription page, in subscription feed, even if you don't subscribe to Bryce, because he invited me as a collaborator since I'm in his video. I did the same thing with him and Sierra this weekend with the ASU videos, where I invited both their channels. So this new collaboration tool allows you to invite another channel as a collaborator, and then the video shows up in both subscription feeds, right? It's still his video. He gets the views, he gets all the analytics, and he gets all the revenue that's generated, but it takes the video and puts it in my subscribers' subscription feed to say, hey, Clintus is collaborated in this video. I think it's fantastic. I think it's one of the best features that YouTube's come out with in recent years. They've come out with some bangers recently, don't get me wrong, but I just think that one was right out of the gate. It works awesome. So I haven't watched it yet. I did watch his last one. I thought his last vlog might be one of his best vlogs yet. No plans. He just started vlogging throughout the week, and he talked more and ranted more. And I told him straight. I said that was a banger. That was awesome. So 2 vlogs from Bryce. If you haven't checked that out yet. And if you're new to my channel and you didn't grow up with Bryce, you didn't watch Bryce grow up, I mean, he's an 18-year-old freshman living on campus up at NAU. And honestly, I'm pretty proud and stoked that he's decided to vlog his journey up there. I mean, it makes me very proud and very excited, both as a father and as a YouTuber and a fellow vlogger myself. So yeah, it's worth checking out for sure. Anyway, I will let him announce his new job and let him talk about it on his channel, and when he's ready to talk about it, make it official. Like I said, he's filling out the paperwork right now, so it's technically not 100% inked, but it's like he's like 95% there. He got the job. Here's the paperwork. Fill this out. Send it to HR. So good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great day, or you're gonna have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.